Okay, so everybody, back with another video. This is angry New York business owners demand end to C-19 virus lockdown. And as you can see here, there's a bunch of patriots that are demanding to end this lockdown because it is stupid, it's ridiculous, and it's pathetic by Andrew Cuomo. And by the way, I did a video on him last night of him being sued. So I don't want to hear, oh, you can't sue the governor. Yes, you can. Knock it off with the bullcrap. Sue your governor and their attorney general, too. There's another, the same picture as it was. About 200 people, mostly small business owners, rallied against Governor Cuomo and Mayor de Blasio during the Staten Island rally, calling for an end to the C-19 virus shutdown and a return to work. Yeah, so there's 200 people, and they're mostly small business owners. They were rallying against Andrew Cuomo and Mayor de Blasio during a Staten Island rally, calling for an end to the C-19 virus shutdown, and they want to go back to work. Stand up to them. Do not lay down for them. Who is going to stand with me? Who is going to swing their doors open on Monday and say, I'm going in? You want me? Come and get me. I'm feeding my men. I'm feeding my family. I'm paying my bills, and I'm not going to let you stop me. Staten Island business owner and veteran activist Steve Margarella yelled to a cheering crowd. Yes, so there was somebody that shouted all that out at the rally. He says, stand up to them. And yes, you can stand up to your governor, so don't try and weasel your way out of it. Do not lay down for them. And most of you sheeps are laying down for your governor because you're allowing them to tell you what to do. And you are pathetic about it. Who is going to stand with me? Who is going to swing their doors open on Monday and say, I'm going in? You want me? Come and get me. I'm feeding my men. I'm feeding my family. I'm paying my bills. And I'm not going to let you stop me. And this is what the business owner in Staten Island had, named Steve, had yelled to a cheering crowd. De Blasio Margarella told the crowd has had his boots on our throats for the past 4 years. He referred to Cuomo as Two Deuce, which was Mussolini's nickname. Yes, so de Blasio is the one that's been having the boots on their throats for 4 years, and he's referred to Cuomo as Deuce, which was Mussolini's nickname. Margarella, owner of paving company Margarella Asphalt and Concrete, organized the rally. So yes, so they organized the rally to stand up against the tyranny Andrew Cuomo, and because they're sick and tired of him telling the people, oh, you got to stay home, you got to wash your hands, you got to wear a mask. Bull crap. No such law in the United States, because it's against the law to hold the Christians that are Sabbatans against their will. It's more about civil rights, respecting our Constitution, and maintaining personal safety. In the meantime, Margarella told the Post, CV-19 is very serious. Everyone should respect the rights and safety of others. That has nothing to do with me going back to work. That could all be done safely. Yes, so that's what Margarella told the Post. The C-19 virus is very serious, and everyone should respect the rights and safety of others. But unfortunately, Andrew Cuomo don't know how to respect people, because he just likes to put his foot on everybody's throats to choke us all more because, Andrew Cuomo's been getting away with too much stuff. And the question you got to ask yourself, why isn't he locked up with Bill Gates? Why isn't Bill Gates locked up? Think about it. Do you want Bill Gates and Andrew Cuomo controlling your child's classrooms when they go back to school in the fall? I hope not, because you know what? Bill Gates and Andrew Cuomo are buddies with the vaccines and everything. Magarella said he doesn't know if his 43-year-long business will be able to reopen when Cuomo finally gives the okay. Well, first of all, Andrew Cuomo is not above the law. Andrew Cuomo is a low-life peasant that has no life, and you know what? And he thinks that a girl wants him. I feel sorry for the girls that want him because you know what? They're going to see for who he really is. And I bet you most of them already know that he's a low-life peasant. Andrew Cuomo, like I said, is not above the law. He can't tell people what to do and where to go and where not to go. He's not allowed to do that. The parking lot of Showplace Entertainment Center in Staten Island filled up with cars and motorcycles, many bearing American flags, while tunes from Motley Crue and Billy Idol blared over the loudspeaker before the noon kickoff. Well, Billy Idol is my favorite singer. I'm not familiar with Motley Crue. I know about them and their music, but I don't like their music, so that's out. All right, so the parking lot of Showplace Entertainment Center in Staten Island, they was filled up with cars and motorcycles after bearing American flags, while tunes from Motley Crue and Billy Idol blared over the loudspeaker before the noon kickoff. So they was rallying for Andrew Cuomo to demand that the small businesses be reopened. But Andrew Cuomo's playing games over here, saying, "Oh no, we're going to keep extending the lockdown." Excuse me, the lockdown was supposed to end May 15th, and now you want to extend it till May 28th? No, you can't do that, Andrew Cuomo. "We want it all opened up so we can work," said a sign company owner who didn't want to give his name. 80,000 died so far. If we put down another 80,000 in the 6 months it would take to create a vaccine, at least we would have our country. The 80,000 people will go down as American heroes. Yes, so the person who did not give the name, we don't know if it's a man or a woman, said that we want it all opened up so we can work, said a sign company owner who didn't want to give his name. All right, so the person is a man, but he did not give his name whatsoever. If we put down, they said 80, and he said 80,000 had died so far. If we put down another 80,000 in the 6 months it would take to create a vaccine, at least we would have our country. The 80,000 people who have died. Here's this lady that is holding a sign that says "Impeach King Cuomo," and I agree with her. Impeach him because he's breaking the Constitution. He's violating the 14th Amendment, that he's not allowed to tell people what to do. He's not allowed to tell people who could stay closed and who could stay open. That's against the Constitution, and what he's doing is totally illegal. And the patriots are standing up to him finally because he's tyranny, and they're sick and tired of him. So they're tired of him. There was plenty of anger at the Staten Island event, but the rally bore no resemblance to Thursday's wild pro-Trump anti-C-19 protests on Comic LI Thursday, where demonstrators chased down and verbally threatened Long Island 12 reporter Kevin Vesey. Alright, so there was plenty of anger at the Staten Island event, and I don't blame them. I'd be angry too. But the rally bore no resemblance to Thursday's wild pro-Trump anti-C-19 virus protests on Comac, LI. Thursday, there were demonstrators chased down and verbally threatened Long Island 12 reporter Kevin Vesey. So they were threatening Kevin Vesey, who's a 12 reporter. Magala said Facebook took down his post promoting the rally, which only made him angrier. So man, Facebook is really going after the Patriots because they're telling the truth. See what Facebook does? They're taking down, they're censoring people so the truth cannot get out. Excuse me, people do have a freedom of speech here. Facebook should not be censoring people. Hello? It's a real problem, Magala said. I understand they're a private entity. They can do this legally. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but my wanting to challenge democratic authority violates their community standards. All I want to do is speak truth to power. Yeah, that's all Gorilla was saying. He wants to speak truth to power, and you have a right to tell the truth. Andrew Cuomo, of the governor of New York State, has no right to do any of this stuff to anybody. It's against the law. And think about what Abraham Lincoln did when he signed a thing to set the slaves free. Think about Abraham Lincoln. Andrew Cuomo is nothing but a dictator and a liar and a communist. That's all he is, and he needs to be taken out immediately. It doesn't matter how or what you have to do to get him out of office, but he is not allowed to tell nobody what to do. Slavery went out hundreds of years ago, and now he's trying to do the same thing that happened hundreds of years ago. But you know what? That's against the Constitution. We are free patriots. He's nothing but a low-life dictator that thinks he can have everything his way. Leticia Romero, owner of the Vaughn Agency and Seabass Public Relations Agency, came to the rally because she has no work now that her clients have shut down. Mario and her family all got C-19 virus and recovered. So there was a Leticia. She's the owner of the Vaughn Agency and Sea-based public relations agency. Came to the rally because she has no work now that her clients have shut down. So yeah, her clients have shut down their business because of Andrew Cuomo, who's a dictator and a nobody. And this is why people are standing up to him now, because they finally realize who he really is. And they're also standing up to Bill de Blasio as well. It's not about money. Ruro said it's about freedom, independence, the First Amendment. Caring about your neighbor means making sure that they eat. People aren't eating. Business owners provide a service, they create jobs. That's right. So she said it's not about money. And it's not. It's not about money. Money has nothing to do with this. It's about freedom, independence, the First Amendment. And that's what you are supposed to be fighting for, your First Amendment. Don't let your governors and mayors of states and whatever else, the attorney generals and everything tell you, oh, you got to do this, you got to stand up to them. Stop playing games with them. Stop laying down for these people because they're turning you into slaves, and this is what you are becoming to them. Stop acting like sheeps and wake up and stand up to these people. Stand up to your governors. Stand up to their attorney generals. Stand up to everybody that you can get to. And don't let them say, oh, well, you can't do that. You can't do it. Tell them to back off, because they're not your masters. You are their masters. You could tell them what to do. Tell your mayor what to do. Tell your governors what to do. Tell their attorney generals what to do. You are their masters. They're not yours. So stop acting like sheeps and wake up. And stand up to your governors and attorney generals and demand that you want to end this lockdown immediately. Leave your comments below. I am out.